Breaking news. Vision Press Production. This just into the newsroom of Vision Press Production. A backroom meeting of Coalport Borough Council has come to the attention of Vision Press Production. President of Council is going to enforce the resolution regarding one lens and with one audio recording instrument. The new code enforcer will uphold the resolution of one lens and one audio recording instrument. So, if you are going to the Coalport Borough Council meeting, you will need to wear one eye patch over one eye and a sound suppression device in one ear. Sounds like council meeting will have many cyclops in the meeting. It will be interesting to see all the councillors at the council table with a patch over one eye and an ear plug in one ear. The backroom politics according to the president is we are going to enforce one lens and one ear only in the Coalport Borough Council meetings. Since it is mandatory pursuant to a resolution of Council in 2019, Council will supply an eye patch and a single ear plug for each person who cannot afford the suppression instruments due to a resolution. Sounds absurd to many. On to another breaking news. Seems Mrs. Donna Morrison is holding to her story firmly, her witness remains the same. Mrs. Morrison has not informed Vision Press Production that she has changed her truthful statements. Mrs. Morrison's statement to public authorities, under the law for unsworn statements to authorities, punishable by state law, her statement to authorities was, a Coalport Borough official confirmed to her that council decided that they were not going to pay for education for the tax officer. Mrs. Morrison was for years a credible witness, a notary public for the State Department of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. She would not purport untruth, knowing the statute of unsworn statements to authorities. She stated that the Borough of Coalport decided that they were not going to pay for education for Jerry Spade. Who was the borough official? According to the September 9, 2023 Coalport Borough Council meeting, Councillor Nardelli confirmed and testified in open session of Coalport Borough Business meeting that he was the public official that spoke with Mrs. Donna Morrison. Who should we believe, a credible State Department agent, a notary public, or a man who handles truth as a slippy snake? Councillor Nardelli has been proven to be a prevaricator, and has the propensity for misrepresenting the truth. The example is the handicap ramps were not certified by Mr. Jack Carnes with a certificate. The fact was Coalport Borough never applied for a permit to construct any ramps at the 961 Forest Street building. Lying to the public, is that an ethics violation? Vision Press Production believes Mrs. Donna Morrison, who purported in a council meeting in Irvona, Pennsylvania, a borough official, who we know is Councillor Nardelli, that council decided that tax officer Spade would not receive any money toward an educational seminar for 2 days. No comment from tax officer on the matter, but sources close to the tax officer believes he is going to seek counsel for a legal remedy. In a prepared statement by the tax officer served to council on September 9, 2023, the tax officer believed that the action of council, to deny compensation for mandated education, was arbitrary and capricious when others in the borough were paid by council for seminars and education. Possible ethics committee action is in order. Equal opportunity violation may be a consideration. Vision Press Production has no knowledge as to what the tax officer for Coalport Borough will do. Now let us go back in history of Coalport Borough. A business in Coalport Borough requested a permit to construct a handicap access ramp for the business. See the official mayor's books for Coalport Borough. The now dead mayor said she would create the permit and have it ready by noon. So the business started building the ramp to the business. The ramp was finished that day. A few days later, the president of council returned the check and said no permit would be issued by the dead mayor. So council demanded the ramp to be removed and the dead mayor created an action in the honorable court. First the court action went to district court. The dead mayor lied under oath in the court hearing and shortly after died. Then Mayor Madalena was appointed mayor. The business appealed to Common Pleas Court. Mayor Maddalena was summoned to the appeal court. The Common Pleas Court dismissed the claim of Coalport Borough. The question is, will Mayor Maddalena cause the Borough of Coalport to remove both handicap access ramps due to the fact they never applied for a permit and did not have a permit to construct 2 ramps? The South End ramp is unsafe and should be removed at the very least immediately. Another claim of arbitrary and capricious actions of a council in Coalport Borough. Where is the mayor? No one can reach her by telephone or email, no response. Vision Press Production has been denied a response by the Honorable Mayor Margaret Maddalena. Respectfully. Vision Press Production.